Okay, let's talk about something pretty wild. What if you hit a complete reset button on your body? I'm talking 7 full days, nothing but water. Sounds extreme, right? But what if it could unlock some kind of hidden power you never knew you had? We're going to dive into the science of what really happens when you fast for a whole week.
I know, it sounds like something out of a movie, but this isn't science fiction. Real people are doing this, and they're talking about absolutely life-changing results. And you know what? The science is actually there to back it up. So let's go on a journey deep inside the body and see what happens when you push past everyday hunger. The discoveries are, well, they're pretty revolutionary.
All right, first up, the first 48 hours. This is the big test, It's where your body flips a switch from business as usual to, let's call it, survival mode. And trust me, this is where the magic really starts. Your whole internal system is about to get a complete reboot.
So for the first, say, 12 hours, your body's just doing its thing, burning off the energy from your last meal. No big deal. But then, around hour 24, that's when things get really interesting. Yeah, you might feel a little foggy, maybe a bit tired. That's your body starting to enter ketosis. It's the signal that the big fuel switch is happening. But here's the cool part. At the same time, your system gets a jolt of something called norepinephrine. Think of it like a natural shot of adrenaline straight to your brain. It's why, counterintuitively, some people report this amazing surge of focus and clarity right as their body starts burning fat for fuel.
And then, by day 2, something kind of magical happens. The hunger, it just starts to fade away. So why is that? Well, it's because your brain is now running on a totally different fuel source, ketones. These are like a superfuel, made from your body's fat stores. It's actually an ancient survival mechanism. This is what kept our ancestors sharp and focused while they were hunting for days without food. So you see, this isn't just about starving, it's about tapping into this incredible built-in adaptability we all have.
Okay, so your body is now a fat-burning machine. But this is where we get to the really good stuff. Around that 48-hour mark, a deep cellular process kicks in, and some people have called this the biological fountain of youth. It's a process called autophagy, and believe me, it's a total game changer.
Autophagy literally means self-eating. And look, you can forget all those expensive juice cleanses. This is your body's own built-in deep cleaning system. It's incredible. Your cells literally start hunting down old, damaged, junky parts. We're talking rogue proteins, mitochondria that aren't working right, and they recycle that junk into fresh energy. This cellular cleanup is a huge deal, and it's believed to be a key player in fighting off age-related diseases. It's renewal from the inside out.
And hey, just so we're clear, this isn't some fringe wellness trend. The science here is so groundbreaking, so important, that it won the Japanese scientist Yoshinori Ohsumi the Nobel Prize in Medicine back in 2016. So yeah, this is the real deal. We're talking about a scientifically proven way to help your body rejuvenate itself.
So, you've powered through the toughest part. Your body is now in full-on renewal mode. But guess what? The benefits aren't just physical. Around day 4 or so, a lot of people report this incredible, unexpected surge of mental energy. It's like a heavy fog just lifts, and suddenly you can think with this amazing crystal clarity.
So what's going on here? What's behind this mental supercharge? Well, for one, your brain is getting this super steady, clean energy from ketones, which means say goodbye to those afternoon energy crashes. But even better is this. Fasting triggers a huge spike in something called BDNF. The best way to think of BDNF is like fertilizer for your brain. Seriously, it just feels like your brain is firing on all cylinders. People report feeling sharper, way more focused, with a memory that's just on point. It's kind of like you've upgraded your brain's hardware.
The benefits here go way beyond just the physical stuff. This quote really captures it perfectly. It's as if the body, in silence, teaches the mind a forgotten truth. We need far less than we think to thrive. There's this deep psychological shift that can happen when you step away from the constant cycle of eating and digesting. You can find this new sense of peace, a real connection to your body, and just this powerful sense of calm.
Okay, we need to pause here for a second. Because before anyone even thinks about trying a fast this long, there is something you absolutely have to understand. This whole journey, it has a shadow side. And ignoring it isn't just a bad idea, it can be downright dangerous. We have to talk about the risks. Look, the potential benefits we've talked about are huge. Cellular cleanup, mental clarity, it's amazing. But the risks are just as serious. If you don't manage your electrolytes, things like sodium, potassium, you could be looking at heart palpitations. If you push it too far, you risk losing muscle. The line between benefit and harm can be thin. That's why it's so important to be smart. And honestly, this is not something to try on your own. You really need to talk to a doctor first, someone who can help you navigate this safely.
But you know what the most dangerous part of a long fast is? It's not actually the fasting. It's how you break the fast. There's a condition called refeeding syndrome, and it is potentially fatal. It happens when you reintroduce food, especially carbs, too quickly. It can cause this massive, catastrophic shock to your system. It's a silent killer, and you have to know how to avoid it.
So, breaking a fast, it's like a delicate art. You have to reintroduce food slowly, gently. Think about starting with something really simple, like a warm cup of bone broth. It's super easy on the stomach, and it's full of nutrients. But the most important rule of all, you have to listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs. Just go slow.
So what's the big takeaway here? Well, a 7-day fast is way more than just a diet, and it's more than just a test of willpower. It's a journey of discovery that shows you the incredible, often forgotten power that's already inside your own body. It's a powerful reminder that we are capable of so much more than we usually give ourselves credit for.
And remember, this isn't just a fad. This is deep science. Top researchers at places like Harvard and Stanford are showing how fasting can literally turn on a survival program that's coded deep in our DNA. It's not just about hitting reset for a week. You're actually flipping genetic switches linked to longevity and regeneration. You could be rewriting your future.
7 days. It's amazing to think that that's all it can take to witness this masterpiece of adaptation happening inside of you. But it's so important to remember, this is a powerful tool, and it demands respect. For most people, 7 days is really the upper limit without serious medical supervision. You have to know your limits, and you have to always put your health first.
So a week without food, it doesn't really show your weakness, does it? It reveals your strength, an incredible ancient strength you might not have even known was there. It begs the question, right? What is your body truly capable of?